A game by Chucklefish, or published by Chucklefish. A game by Lunar Ray Games. Welcome to Timespinner. Go away, Steam Remote Play. You're not welcome here. Today is October 15th. I'm Helium Lemon 15. Also known as Zachary. And it's whatever. You know, I'm fine with people knowing that. Ooh, do I want to play on easy? No, I think normal is fine. I'm actually kind of surprised that I considered easy, but you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know, I was thinking about starting a new LP, even though I'm still have to finish Copper Odyssey. Yes, I know, I'm rolling my eyes at myself. I haven't finished Copper Odyssey yet because I'm a major procrastinator. But I'll have to wrap that thought up a bit later. Morella, there. Okay, I think everything is ready. Oh goodness, did I forget anything? Mari? Morella? Mare? I don't know. Mare. This is so important. I'm sure I've forgotten something. I'm sure it'll be fine, Morella. You didn't need to go to all this trouble for me. Don't be silly, you've been chosen to be the next to join the Time Messengers. This is a little too similar to The Messenger, you know, that other game that I've played on my channel that you should go watch right now. This is a PSA to go watch my LP of The Messenger if you haven't already. Everyone is so excited for you. We have to have a little celebration. It's too early. Shouldn't we wait until she goes through the time spinner to celebrate? Then she'll be gone for good. I thought I felt it suddenly get cold. Should have known it was just you. I can see it now. A world without Lunaeus. Like a dream come true. Hey, don't you ruin this for her. It's an honor. It's okay, Morella. If Yorn has something to say, he can say it. Fine, I will. You just got picked because your mom's an elder. I think I got picked because I can do this. Ow. Without your aura powers, you'd just be an angry loser with a short fuse. So I'd be you? Oh no, the birthday cake that she baked. The cake that she baked was a hot take. They need to, eat a mandrake with some sake. Don't worry about it, I made an extra just in case. Oh no. Sorry, I still have a cough, I might mute that. Can I jump? Getting into fights on your birthday? It's my present to myself. You can't just let them get to you so easily. I know, Mother. This is my mom voice. Lunaeus, what have we been training you for? It's much bigger than what other time messengers do. There's a lot of responsibility resting on your shoulders for all the Kolalean clan. Yeah, I know. Feels good to have something, though. Something bigger. Just doing what everyone else does. Never felt like enough, you know? Yes! Well, speaking of presents, I have a couple to give you. Come on this way. I'm already ruining the game. I don't believe it. Your mission is much more important. You'll need to be able to defend yourself. Take these. A seemingly ordinary crystal ball. Good for bashing people in the chest. Try lifting both of the orbs with your aura. Equip 2 melee orbs in the thing. I believe I only have... Oh, I have 2, yeah. How's this? Wonderful, you've always been so talented. Can I use this on Yorn now? Oh, maybe practice on the dummy first. Q. You sure showed him. Now for your last present. I commissioned an alchemist to make you this necklace. A very special essence necklace. Wearing it will allow you to concentrate your aura into a powerful spell. Okay. Huh? Where is it? Ooh. I have a health thing already. Oh, and these are necklaces, okay. No rings yet. Try casting a spell, hold the W. Nice. Yo. Despite being a little sloppy, the cake tastes great. Hey, thanks for doing all this. These decorations are really something. Yeah, they're really awful. Thanks for pretending to like them, though. I'm really proud of you, Lunaeus. Thanks. I hope that if you go through the gate, we will end up friends again. I'd like that. Hey, I'm sorry about Yorn. He'll get over it. Jace would have been happy for you. I wish I could have met him. It's a big responsibility, though. I don't envy you.
Rowan, Farron, and I and our kids are all so proud of you, Lunas. Good luck!
What gives, anyway? I know you wanted to be the next time messenger, but there's no need to ruin it for everyone else. Whatever. Dad gets to be a big hero, and I should be the one to do it next, but there's you with your special powers and freakish hair. Gods, Yorn, it's not like this glamorous thing. You've heard the stories they tell when we welcome them into the tribe. They lose everything. Yeah, well, some of us have things we want to lose. That's sad. It will be a great honor to serve alongside you as Time Messenger. Should send us both... whatever. Ah, you're ready. Let's get started. Lakium ships. They've found us. How did they find us? We will have to be the warning. Go. Go. You must save the village. What about the others? Soon this timeline will be no more and they'll be safe again. And we'll never have existed. Morella, we have no choice. To save them, we must sacrifice our relationships with them. That is the way of it. And us, we will go in together. Perhaps the Timespinner will allow us that much. And this time we will stop the Empire from ever coming here like we trained you. This is our clan's only hope, Lunaeus. Come. Oh, this is cool. Those bastards, I'll kill them. We will stop them in the past, Lunaeus. You can save the Quileans. Whalans. Whatever. So what did I decide to call them? The Lakium? It's kind of hard to pronounce. The Lakiums and the Qualans. I don't know. I'll just kind of fudge it for the rest of the game. This is Emperor Nuvius. Selen! No, the connection. Stop trying to run. Leave us alone. Mother. You bastard, I'll kill you! No, Mother. The Timespinner destroyed. Everyone dead. Without the Timespinner, I can't save them. I don't even know where I am. So... Oh my god. This is why I miss this game so much. Look at that background. Okay, the text box is covering it now. It's so pretty. Look at that big planet. It's so pretty. Can I jump? Jump. 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 Jump, damn it. You didn't teach me the jump button. What is the jump button? Oh, it's space. I'm dumb. Oh yeah. So that means I'm playing this game with kind of a weird claw grip. My left hand is on space. I've sort of got my whole hand covering the keyboard so that my thumb can hit space. And my... Let's see, ring finger and index finger can handle the casting of spells. But this is, as you can already sort of tell, a very sort of Super Metroid / Castlevania Symphony of the Night game, except sort of sci-fi and futuristic. I mean, Super Metroid is also very futuristic, but it's got sort of a GBA sort of PS1 aesthetic to it. Yeah, so this game is kind of like if they took elements of Super Metroid and Castlevania Symphony of the Night and mixed them together. But it's mostly a Castlevania Symphony of the Night type game. I'd say this is an indie game made by a team who very clearly loves Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which I have never played because, which is quite a shame because my friend Ricardo, Castlevania Symphony of the Night is his favorite game of all time. But I have actually played very few Metroidvanias. There's this. There's The Messenger. There's Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, which doesn't really count because it's a linear Castlevania. There's Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. And then there's Metroid Prime 1 and 2. And then there's some other, like, games that were free or, like, less than $1 on Steam that were technically Metroidvanias, but we don't really talk about those. That's one of the pieces of the Timespinner. Interesting, this room seems to be frozen in time. We kind of just jumped over those enemies. I'm having some throat issues. Let's hope I can make it through doing the commentary of the rest of this episode, because this is kind of a long one. Oh, is the music finally kicking in? I think we had the music before and then it just froze, but it's kind of like the Mandela effect, like, oh, did it really just happen, or am I remembering it wrong? Because, like, it's more striking now that it actually happened. So, we have this sort of, like, hourglass mechanic which lets us freeze time. And if we freeze time, we can, like, use enemies as platforms and stuff like that. But I ran out of sand in my hourglass, so I'm gonna have to do that again. So real quick, you see the mini-map in the corner? That shows you, like, stuff. You know, it shows you where you are. You can get a good sense of where you need to go and where you haven't been yet. Because this is very much a Metroidvania, you get abilities, more and more abilities slowly as you progress. You have 2 orbs and 2 hands, even though the orbs aren't really attached to her hands, but they are melee, so she does use them with her hands. But you can have different types of orbs in the game, and the orbs will get experience the more that they're used. So everything in this game gets experience. Like, basically, like, you're getting experience. Your orbs are getting experience. So they'll do, like, more damage and stuff, or do more distance. Your familiar will get experience, but we haven't really gotten there yet. Familiar. Her mind must have been scattered when the Timespinner broke. So, ooh, more collectibles. Man, we can pick up sand, but we have to be careful not to use it. That is not how I thought this bridge would work. And that is not how I thought it would work either. So let's actually stop being a dumbass and get up this bridge properly. Thank you. A lot of jumping. It does kind of remind me of Super Metroid, how we kind of start off on a desolate planet and then make our way to more, like, populated areas. Although Super Metroid doesn't really have a populated area at all. So that's nice, I guess. One thing to mention is that this game is very LGBT themed. Like, once we get characters and side quests and dialogue, it's very much like, oh, this character is lesbian, this character is gay, this character is bi. I don't totally mind that. I mean, I think sometimes it's a little too much. But, like, this game's aesthetic is so beautiful that I can't complain. The music is so beautiful, the gameplay is wonderful. This is, like, my substitute for never having played, some
Symphony of the Night. I think this game is probably my favorite Metroidvania. I started playing it sort of 2 years ago when I was doing my fall semester of my senior year, and like the pandemic was still forcing us to have online classes. And I was in this American history class that I hated. It's not that I don't like American history, I just really didn't like this one teacher, and we didn't gel at all. Here I was trying to figure out a way to use this tank as a platform, and it was really dumb and bad, and you have to be... This game is actually hard. Unlike some of the games that I've been playing, I don't know. I mean, Creeks wasn't really the same. Creeks was more of a puzzle game, and then I've been doing a bunch of point and clicks. Evan's Remains wasn't hard at all because it was a puzzle game where you jumped, and that was all that happened. But yeah, this game is basically a big tribute to Castlevania Symphony of the Night with LGBT and sci-fi themes. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, definitely check this game out on Steam or on Nintendo Switch. I want to say it's on Nintendo Fish. Chucklefish has either made or published other games. I forget if Chucklefish is the developer or the publisher. I know those are two totally different things, so forgive me for that ignorance. Here we're fighting a cat. This cat drops rocks on her head. It's the first boss, and he likes to stay in one place and claw you in the face and shoot a big laser, so it's easy to get a lot of hits in on this cat boss right away. One thing I will say is that I have not done a burst attack yet, but you can't really blame me. This is the first episode. I'm just trying to explore the game and show off the game mechanics so that you get a basic idea of like how wonderful this game is and how much I love the atmosphere. Like, look at this spaceship going by in the background. It's really pretty. It reminds me of Metroid Prime. Wait, Lakium sheeps? Sheeps. You're a sheep. So we're finally venturing into Lakium territory. We were way out in the middle of nowhere, and now we're suddenly approaching like a huge city. That feels like a little bit of cognitive dissonance to me, but now we're suddenly in a metropolis. Like, we couldn't have gone from like middle of nowhere to like suburbs to metropolis. We're just like middle of nowhere to metropolis. This song, I want to actually just shut up for a minute so that you can hear this song, because this song is one of my favorite parts of the game. Like, sometimes there's a song that gets you hooked on a game. You want to keep playing it to hear that song. For Copper Odyssey, it was the theme song of the first area, the Cyan world, and for me, it was the for this game, it was the Varndegrade Metropolis theme. So here's a memory. Again, the graphics are very much like a mix of, like, I guess, Earthbound and Castlevania Symphony of the Night, so whatever. This is... let's see. Every generation we train a time messenger. It's their job to use the Timespinner to go back and warn the clan if there ever is a threat. Only as a last resort, though, one of the elders says. I wince, realizing my answer was only partial. When the messenger uses the Timespinner, they are erased from history. They never existed until they rejoin the clan, so it creates like an alternate timeline. Which is funny, because last night my friend was trying to teach me how to play 5D chess, which is chess where you create alternate timelines. Yeah, don't ask. It was kind of fun, but I didn't get very far into the game. But he was like surprised. He was like, why did you volunteer to play 5D chess with me? If you don't know the rules. I'm like, silly, because you're my friend and because I like you. And because we're at a party and like everybody else is like being loud and talking a lot, so I thought it would be a fun distraction to play 5D chess with you, my friend. And whatever. Whenever I do post commentary, it's impossible for me to stay focused on the game. So yeah, pause the video and read that thing if you want to. I was about to save and quit there, but then I realized I can't save. So yeah, we can't save, but the game, when we hit checkpoints, we save. So I'm always very excited to find a checkpoint because it means I can save. I don't know why I thought I could climb the spikes there. That was kind of a amateur move. I feel a little silly about it. I'm still struggling with asthma. I had COVID and then I had a lingering sort of asthma attack afterwards. It's like 2 weeks since I got over COVID. And it's still my asthma's still really annoying. I also haven't been doing my inhaler because I've been trying to be like, no, I'm fine. I don't need to do my inhaler. I'm gonna get over this naturally. It's like, no, I need to be doing my inhaler. Oh, that accent. You must be from the colonies. I love a rustic accent. Welcome to Lyceum, the magnificent homeworld of the Empire. As a citizen of the Empire, you entitled to your very own tablet. It must have split your sponsor's mind. Without that, you won't even be able to leave the library. Yeah, don't call my sponsor. I don't have one. I don't even know what a sponsor is. Tablet. No one should live without it. I don't know. This sounds kind of like a dystopian bullshit kind of I don't know. Excuse my language. We got... What are we picking up with those little green things? That's not even health. Is that experience or something else? Anyway, this area we can't progress without a key card. So, need to look into that. Let's go around, download some files. You know what it is. Is that experience? I forget. I don't know if God, what's his character's name? Lunaeus gets experience herself, because I think I was confused. I was picturing this game with like an experience bar at the bottom of the screen, which this clearly doesn't have, but I've been playing Pilgrim's Progress by Scott Cawthon and switching back and forth between that and this game, so I was a little confuzzled. Here's the shop crow. Clearly the best character in the game. Not really, but actually probably.
I am the merchant crow. Didn't you see me in the campaign? Oh, never mind. I'm a busy bird and can't spell everything out for you.
That's not supposed to be a pirate. That's supposed to be a crow. So keep that in the mind. Let's get a trendy jacket. That's clearly what we want. We don't have enough money for a shiny rock. We'll come back when we do. No biggie. Get some biscuits. And those are health. Crap. I'm at school. And I don't have, like, any of my own food at home, except for, like, a couple cans of chicken noodle soup. So, I really hope the dining hall doesn't close on me. It's 7 p.m., which for me is, like, a normal time to have dinner. But, like, some dining halls at schools are only open from, like, 5 to 7. Anyway, that was a really stupid rant. Thank you for watching Timespinner. And I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Timespinner. Okay, go do your laundry, you noob. Sounds like a skill issue.